Boy.
Hello, everybody.
Anyway. Yo! Oh! Oh! Did that one work?
Off and on. Anyway, let's talk about this person that we're not going
No.
No, yet.
No, it says F5, so wait till we're on, well, endgame, final, whatever, 5.
We in F5?
No, we're on 4. See how it says that? Just trust me.
Joke.
Anyway, how goes it?
It's time to finish this game,
Maybe?
Maybe.
I think there's something very wrong with us if we don't finish it today.
What if I just pass it?
I guess in theory you could do that.
I could possibly maybe do that.
I wouldn't recommend it, but you could do that. Speaking of things I wouldn't recommend, we have stat boosters in Convoy we haven't used, don't we?
Not a whole lot of them.
I thought about it in the car on the way here. I feel like we've got a chunk of them. Outfit is where you want to go.
That's where I go to change my outfit.
It's where you go to outfit your units.
That's where I go to change
I'm going to hurt you.
Get out of there.
Let's see, what do we have? Oh, just a bunch of Ashira icons.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure though.
And luck is dumb.
It's the most important stat in the game.
Sure, man.
Exactly. You just said sure.
Sure, man.
Anyway, we should check our supports. I think there was still one we were working on. Jill and Har? No, they got it. We got Nyla and Soft Boy, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in theory, we don't have to check this menu anymore. Unless you just want to try to have Edward and Tibarn be the best of friends. I mean, buffs are buffs. We'll take them.
Look at these two.
They're friends.
A queen and a king.
I mean, I'll be her king.
Anyway.
Here's Wonderwall.
Here's Wonderwall.
So what are you thinking?
Oh, we'll probably kill this guy.
We just gotta kill that guy. Do that, and the chapter will be done.
Get in the back, Kurthnok.
God damn. To be fair, you skipped a whole chapter where you could have trained him if you wanted, basically.
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, and whose fault is that?
His.
Honestly.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking.
Alrighty, Rue.
Who needs this worm slayer?
Titania had it originally.
Right.
But the spirits don't have mantle, so they can be damaged by non-blessed weapons. Sephiran, however, you do need to hit with blessed weapons to do damage.
I see. Okay.
Do you? Do you see?
I think so.
See my genius. You traded it for the hammer, which Ike used to no-diff the Black Knight.
Correct. we did do that.
It's like, you could play that fight honest, but who the fuck wants to do that?
I didn't.
I say honest. It's not cheating to use the hammer, but they definitely intended you to go Ragnar versus Alandite.
Yeah, but I'm not a fucking nerd.
So true, bestie. I think Silver Poleaxe is your strongest weapon. Unless you want to fish for crits with the Killing Edge.
Oh, the killer rat.
She does have one of those, doesn't she?
She should.
Does she not?
I think she does.
See if you can end your turn on some Wardwood. Because these things attack using magic.
Wardwood. This is God.
The best lord in Fire Emblem.
One can't hurt me.
I mean, there's some aspect in which she is the best lord in Fire Emblem. Surely.
Do you know what it is, though?
I will say, you could make a good, arguable case for design. Why did you...
Because I didn't register who he was exactly. I thought...
Well, he's just sitting there now.
Yep. I thought he was hard.
No, he was not.
And I noticed that too late. He's on Wardwood now.
Flyers get no bonus from it.
Oh, good. That's stupid.
Flyers have never gotten bonuses from terrain.
I still think it's stupid.
Why? It makes perfect sense.
I don't care.
You're stupid. Know that. Oh.
Strength, let's go.
Let's fucking go! I will say, if any of these interest you, there is unique boss dialogue for, aside from Ike, Mickey, Soph, let's see, Nyla has it, Tibarn, Oliver would have, Har, Jill, Astrid even. What?
Oliver would have.
He would have! That's just the truth.
That's true.
Harold!
There's Harold. You're right.
Harold kills!
Let's go.
Aren't like all her important stats capped already?
I think so.
They must be with a level like that, surely.
You think I know?
No, I wasn't asking. I was asking.
I see. Interesting.
In it?
Isn't it?
If I didn't say Sonic-y, I'm pretty sure Sonic-y should have unique boss dot. No, Sonic-y can't attack Sephiroth. That's right. But Sephiroth cannot attack Sonic-y. Or Micaiah. So Micaiah can fight Sephiroth without getting clapped back on, but I think she'd do all the whopping, like, 3 damage.
So if we want this to take incredibly long...
It's the Lagoon's gem. Just making sure, because I wasn't sure if you remembered it or not.
I did remember it. I was debating whether or not I thought it was worth it to use it. But...
I think it is, because do you forget the movement these things have?
No. I mean, yes, I did forget that.
There are precious few safe spaces here. You know what I just realized, though? You couldn't bring everyone to this one, right? Because Gareth and Masala would be... Not Gareth and Masala, Gareth and Nasir would be here if you could.
I think I just brought the people who were special to me. And Kurthnaga and Nina.
Damn. Sonic special to you?
I like Sonic as a character.
She's cool. Soth is special to you?
I like Soth.
Did you like him before Radiant Dawn?
I don't remember much about him from the first game.
I'm not confident we ever fielded him in the first
I
game.
don't think we did, no.
Volk had better stats, and 50 gold to pick a lock is negligible.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, isn't that Nasir right there? Beneath Ike? No, that's Raphael.
It's Raphael.
I saw the wings and thought it was a cape.
Kinda looks like one.
Because Nasir is a white dragon. So maybe he has a white cape.
Maybe he does.
Does she have a Lagoon stone?
She does.
Might as well.
But then she'll be flying.
No, she won't.
No, she won't. What was his voice?
It was pretty smooth and even. I remember that much.
Mortals cannot stand against gods. Don't you see the futility of what you are doing?
Oh.
Haha! Ah!
Interesting maneuver.
Who's getting fucked today?
Interesting maneuver.
I mean, he went for super effective damage.
I guess. My God.
My God.
Harold doesn't do it. Our blessed Brave Axe does. Hell yeah.
Destroyed in seconds.
Minutes, even.
Um,
Hours, some would say.
About to see if Har just like does this thing, so like it doesn't matter where she.
I mean, you could park her for a support boost. You don't have to stay in attack range for that. Well, you didn't have to, I should say. Gun burst!
I had to do it for that.
True.
Jill, why be in such a rush to die?
Fuck.
We're alive. We might as well seize the day. You and me both.
What do you mean by that? I will not die. I swear it. On my father's memory. Cool, 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 cool.
So it's great.
No. discipline. It's not awful.
That has to be this weapon, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, just about.
We never spent much time together when I was in Benyon. With Sephiran, I think you suck.
Damn.
I haven't forgotten you, Ha. She-Harem, Hot Shots, young protege. She-Harem's hot shot young protege.
Try saying that 10 times fast.
It's terrible, I hate it. You were both exemplary soldiers. Your defection from the Benyon Draco Knights was a huge loss. So like a huge loss when the senators managed to defeat all those great changes you proposed.
Damn.
I suppose if any of those changes had happened, we wouldn't be here now. Am I wrong? An interesting question. I'm honestly not sure. But that's all I can say about that. Too bad. For you and me.
For you and me. Grab pizza. Pizza. Please don't corona us. Oh no! We're hitting reset! Oh, he lived! Get him out of there, get him out of there, get him out of there! Heal him, heal him, heal him! Fuck, dude!
No, it doesn't quite.
Fuck, dude!
That hurt a bit.
I'll be honest, I did not expect him to live.
We didn't have to hit reset.
I definitely thought we were going to. What does Nyla look like?
Better,
Hey, hold on though, hear me out. What does Astrid look like? She can attack from outside of clapback range.
Astrid looks
Shouldn't she be able to? Double bow, I thought could do that? No, double bow was a 4-range bow in the last game. Never mind.
Astrid does do it. She does not die.
And she does have that unique dialogue.
Let's go. Who was Astrid? Was I
I
Astrid?
think you were Astrid?
Lord Sephiran, your every action in office earned you the trust of millions of Benyon citizens. I can't believe that you could stab every one of them in the back like that.
Young lady, actually, I should address you properly. Astrid of the Crimean Royal Knights. Did you happen to stop by your home on the way here?
No, I didn't.
Aren't you worried about your family? Perhaps you should check on them.
No. Everyone's fine. Even if they're frozen solid, I'm going to save them. I have nothing at all to worry about.
You've grown stronger, but your heart hasn't changed. Good.
It's so interesting to me. Oh, I forgot about that. Haha. You definitely attacked Sephiran. I'll say that much.
Who would have guessed that a madman on the other side of the desert would somehow threaten Hatari? Hatari. I'm sure I didn't get a chance to see it.
That's correct, but not correct.
I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm sure also. The wolf tribe has survived all this time in the far corner of the world. Only the goddess could have known that. Could have known that. Perhaps even she didn't know it. Your goddess isn't perfect, you know. Does an imperfect goddess have the right to judge imperfect beings? I see your point. Does the Creator retain the right to destroy her creation when they are no longer what she envisioned? I imagine we could discuss this sometime, if only there were more time. I believe you alone might be able to sway my opinion on this, Lady Nyla, Queen of Wolves.
And queen in our hearts.
I don't know why I did that.
You queen!
You have too many opinions. I'm done talking.
Shit.
Let's not do it again.
Oh fuck, you did the thing! Skill and rise.
So.
Yes.
Shit, you right there.
I'll shit you right there.
Before we do that, let's see what this looks like. Well, it doesn't matter really.
Well, so
let's-
here's the thing.
Actually,
Because
we
Sephiroth
have,
hasn't taken damage, so have you figured out how it works?
yeah, we can just kill this thing.
Yeah. Oh, you could. You could crit it, or go for the silver poleaxe. That was the silver poleaxe. You could crit it. I mean, between crits and soul, you'll probably get something. Right? What can our girl Leaf do? She could rend it.
She could rend its cheeks.
She could absolutely rend its cheeks wide open.
She did not rend its cheeks wide open.
No, but Titania has a clear kill now.
She does indeed. She do indeed have that.
Yes, indeedy do.
Yes, indeed. Stop.
Ah, I've been trying.
Stop.
Do me a favor, check her stats when you got a second.
Jesus.
So much green. You have to dance for him.
No.
Okay. It was just a thought. Kinda like you.
There you go.
Steve.
Stupid. Who else can I answer?
Oh, I see what you're doing. I was about to say, what the fuck? You could dance for Sonic.
Dance for Sonic.
I think Sonic has a talk conversation with Sephiroth, not a combat one, since they won't fight each other. But I could be wrong.
Because they all really managed to get the quad dance going.
The quad. Dance! I'm falling apart at halftime. Dance! What's up, bitch?
That's exactly.
And I have Nihil. So you can't corona my ass. You can try to complicate things, Sephiroth. But it comes to this. You are my enemy. Nothing more, nothing
It
less.
is I who nuts to this. So be it.
Now, there is an alternate dialogue between them. Do you remember the memory scene for Ike I mentioned last week? So, the whole reason he couldn't remember it is because Sephiran locked the memory away. And if you remember, they basically talk about that. Sephiran's all like, yo, aren't you like fucking miserable now that you remember that shit? And Ike is like, I couldn't handle it at the time. But we're human. We get stronger. Hold this out.
At last, I'm dying.
This will make more sense in a minute.
Sephiran, hold on! Open your eyes!
No, I'm EP.
Sa, Naki.
Backwards.
I liked that better than Sana. Ki.
Fair enough.
Severin, you hear me? Somebody help! He's wounded!
I'm sorry, Sanaki. The doors leading to Ashira won't open while he's alive. I can't save him. That's correct. Thank you, Yune. I'm sincerely grateful. Death is all you've wanted since this started. Everything else has been little more than a terrible side effect.
There are easier ways to kill yourself.
I'm sorry that this was the only goal. But I'm happy I'm happy to help you achieve it. Sephiran, I see now what you were going through. It must have been hard. I wish I could have helped you. Please don't mourn for me. I'm not worth it. I'm sorry. I wanted to help you. I really did. Forget about me. This path was my decision. My tragic mistake. Lady Sanaki, I want you to have this. This is the root gold gem. Wear it in memory of me. It will protect you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry I lied to you.
Sephiran, don't worry. We still have all the time to be spent together. Nobody can take that away. Nobody.
Someone steps up. What's up? My name's Nobody. I'm gonna just be taking that.
Thank you. I'll be leaving you now. Zelgius is waiting.
Sephiran! No!
Poor little baby.
Babby. The door is open.
And the blinding light white. Fuck?
The blinding light white.
Shit.
Light white, making things with light.
Oh no. Ashira's waiting just beyond those doors. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Do they touch on it? I can't remember. Or is it a New Game Plus only thing? Taking a lot of steps there, Micaiah.
I'm sorry, Silver. I once lost hope in the Lagoos and Bjork, too. I can see now that my punishment was far too strict. I was young and naive, and so sure that I was right. I wish I could have shown you the error of my ways. Sefer. Layran. Goodbye.
So yeah, Sephiran was actually Laurent the whole time. He's the one that helped seal Yune away all those years ago, and now he's decided, oh, just everyone sucks. Let's wipe the board clean. Because he was like an ancient ancestor of the Herons, and you know what happened to them. But on the New Game Plus playthrough here, they talk a little bit more. A little more sense gets talked into Sephiran that, man, I was wrong to do this, wasn't I? Sorry I can't help you at this point, but I can by dying to open the door. Peace. But then Micaiah takes over, and she's like, you know what? I think I can time this just right. He dies, the spell breaks, and the door starts opening, and she does, like, the greatest heal of all time and brings him back from death. And he lives.
Hey, yo. Oh, good.
Fuck you! Take two.
You know what's so cool is we just saved the game.
Honestly, that is very nice. I would be upsetty spaghetti if we hadn't. You know, actually, there's a worse scenario that happened mid-save and corrupted the save file.
Yeah, we have to start the whole game over.
Honestly, fucking, at that point, I say we just watch the ending cutscenes, watch party that, and then be done.
Never play a video game ever again.
That ruined all video games.
Shut up. I'm not using the wrist strap. You can't make me.
No, but you could use it.
No.
Sure you could. I saw something the other day that was like, Ayo, actually, the Wiimote wrist strap on a 3DS?
I will not countenance
Pretty
this
fire.
The original DSs came with a strap on them, didn't
has
they?
begun to change you.
I think they did.
Order and chaos. You are one being, comprising both parts. The one must naturally affect the other.
Even so, I will
It's
not
charming.
return Yune to this body. She is unstable, and I must be perfect in order to protect this world. It is as I have said. Yune must be destroyed.
Asherah, you mustn't. You cannot survive without your opposite. Please, you must not do this. Your world still needs you.
Laurent, you have ever been a wise and kind-hearted child.
He sounds like it's reading this game off of a fucking floppy disk. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Please read the Wii options menu for more information.
I will not.
Do you want to take the disc out and give it a wipey down? Wipe its butt.
I'll wipe it real good.
Put some toothpaste on it
Spit on that thing.
and spit on that thing. Give it that hawk tool.
So we got a new foreman the other day at work,
Yeah.
and when he introduced himself, he said his name was Hawk.
Yeah.
And one of the 60-year-old dudes standing a few feet away from me, I hear him make a Hawk Tua joke.
God. And you were like the guy from Dragon Age?
That's my favorite Dragon Age protagonist. One of the rare times I actually mean something I say in that voice when I say it's my favorite.
Please, Hitoru Iwata, if you're listening.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let my Wii read this game.
Leron, I will not countenance this plan.
She didn't break in that sentence, but it read that there was a break in that sentence.
Yune's imprisonment within the medallion
You love
has
when
begun
that
to
happens.
change you. Order and chaos. You are one being, comprising both parts. The one must naturally affect.
What if it unnaturally affects the other?
Even so, I will not return Yune to this body. She is unstable, and I must be perfect in order to protect this world. It is as I have said. Yune must be destroyed.
Asherah, you mustn't. You cannot survive without your opposite. Please,
It's
you
like
must
Dragon Ball
not
Z.
do this. Your world still
Is
needs
this the
you.
plot of Dragon Ball Z?
Leron, you have
Just
been
the
wise
the
and kind
god
to
splitting
child.
in half thing. Piccolo and Tommy are two
I will
halves of the
place my
same
faith in your
being.
kind
Wait, Piccolo is a god?
last time.
Half god.
For the next 1,000
What?
years.
But doesn't he get clapped
I
by
shall
Goku, I
sleep
thought?
as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
When I wake again,
I don't
I hope
understand.
it's to a world in peace.
Because the only other god I know of from Dragon Ball is Beerus, and I know Goku can't clap Beerus.
No, yeah, Goku cannot clap Beerus. At least not yet.
If I do, then
So
I will
Kami
know that
isn't
you have
exactly
advised
a
well.
god.
I
He
will
just kind of
remember your
ascended
counsel.
to godhood.
I will also allow you
It's
to
complicated.
return to me. I will once again be the goddess of creation.
Well, I'm getting the whole plot here anyway, so what's the point in watching it?
Ashura, the dawn goddess, the name your ancestors
It's
gave
complicated
me so long
and fucking gets weirded out by a lot of retcons that happen when they change from
However,
Dragon Ball to
during this
Dragon
1,000
Ball Z.
years, if the
And I'm
chaos
getting the
of
whole
war
plot
should
right here.
rise and
No, it's
oblivion
really just the
from
two
our
gods
slumber
being one
down,
thing.
The whole plot.
Yeah,
I
no,
will know that you have
Oh.
strayed from your
that's not
path,
what I said.
and I will punish your
This is telling me everything I need to know about Tien and Pan.
That's not what I said.
And then you will know my judgment. You will pay for your sins.
It really
each of
mirrors
you to
Broly's
the
struggle.
last.
In the names of our people, we vow
I
to
just
keep
said that
this
one
covenant.
thing was
There will be
like
no
Dragon
great war
Ball Z.
between
The
Argus
love
and
story
Bjorn for
between
1,000 years.
Say this.
Nyla and
So
Raphael
pledge
is
Altina
an
of
exact
the Beal,
mirror
Degentia
to the
of
love
the
story
Dragon
between
tribes,
Krillin and
Sorin
Android
of the
18.
Beast
Yeah.
tribes, and I.
You son of a bitch!
Damn it.
What is up? I know this game works. I played through the whole thing twice. What the fuck is up, Kevin?
Reggie Fils-Aimé needs to come in here and fix my Wii.
Honestly, if Reggie came in here and spat on that thing,
If Reggie came in here and spat on that thing,
I think it'd start working.
it might. Get back on here.
What did you take off?
The rubber thing off the top of the stick.
Why did you do that?
Because I fucking have probably ADHD and I was messing with it.
That's not a good reason.
You don't fiddle with things.
You think I have ADHD?
I think you fiddle with things.
Name one time I fiddled with a thing.
Every time you're on the sticks, you're constantly like pulling the stick in and out.
Shut up. That doesn't count.
I know a fiddler when I see one.
That doesn't count, damn you. Just because it's true doesn't make it right.
I don't know what I have. I'm definitely what some would refer to as neurodivergent.
Ever so slightly.
I don't know what I am.
Oh no. I want to check something real quick. How close were we to the end of that cutscene?
I don't know.
That's what I'm checking. Let me look at the Blu-ray cutscenes.
Start chapter.
Another chapter in the Capper saga.
It just stopped straight at the beginning again.
What the fuck?
Ugh. This is cool. Let's just turn the whole Wii off for a second. Take the disc out. I said take the disc out.
Disc on that thing.
Disc on that thing.
No, I don't care about Fortnite Season 4.
Are you sure?
I am sure. They were somewhat close to the end, which is a little annoying.
Oh my god, I'm so close.
If it happens again, I say skip the cutscene and we'll just watch the rest of that particular one. Because I think you've gathered what's going on in that cutscene already by now.
Who can say?
You could.
Hold the Wii remote sideways while playing.
Damn, I guess we have to. The real shitty part, though, is I don't think we can
I will not
just press A through this one. I think it skips the whole thing.
Hear me, Goddess Asherah. Yune's
What is going on? Okay. Skip it and we'll listen to the rest. I'm pretty over this. I've got it pulled up from a little bit before the farthest point we got to.
I could put it on the computer.
Oh, your call.
Now the question on everyone's lips is, do I press A to skip cutscenes or start to skip?
Start will for sure do it. Good. Okay, honestly, same.
Laurent.
Yeah, it skips so much shit. That's really annoying.
So, Google Chrome.
Will the game sound still be playing in the background?
I can meet that.
Nifty!
What's the...
Actually, now I think about the particular video I found, it's from a Let's Play, so I don't know if there will be commentary over it or not. I bet one of those, what do they call it? Radiant Dawn the movie, like those kind of videos. But it's not a cutscene the way the, like, full animated cutscenes are cutscenes. Yeah, it shouldn't be in there. E dash or F either works. Dash 4 dash 5. Radiant. Valiant. Did they only enter that code? No, it's not looking at the right thing. Or no, it would be 4-F-5. Because part 4, chapter, endgame, or final, whichever you want to say. is their commentary.
We're gonna find out.
Like, they're talking, so even if there is a Let's Player, they should know to shut their mouth for a minute. We're gonna get their intro in there too. Give credit where credit's due.
Sure, why not?
We gotta give credit to these smaller YouTubers.
Must. So let's
Help lift them up.
mute the game audio. Turn the desktop audio up a bit. Display capture. This.
Oh, woo.
Ooh woo.
And what an intro they've got.
Leron, I will not countenance this plan.
Can we get some more pixels in there?
Hear me, Goddess Asher.
You only get a few
Yune's
pixels.
imprisonment within the
Damn.
medallion
As a treat.
has begun to change you. Order and chaos. You are one being, comprising both parts. The one must naturally affect the
How
other.
it sound?
Even so, I will not return Yune to this body. She is unstable, and I must be perfect in order to protect this world. It is as I have said. Yune must be destroyed.
Must.
Asher, you mustn't. You cannot survive without your opposite. Please, you must not do this. Your world still needs you.
Leron, you have ever been a wise and kind-hearted child. In deference to you, I will place my faith in your kind one last time. For the next 1,000 years, I shall sleep as well. When I wake again, I hope it is to a world of peace and order, where all prosper as equals.
She's sure taking her
If
sweet
I
ass
do,
time.
then I will know that you have advised me well. I will reward your counsel. I will also allow Yune to return to me. I will once again be the goddess of creation, whole and complete. Ashura, the dawn goddess, the name your ancestors gave me so
The
long ago.
Dawn
I
Goddess.
should like to hear it again.
Like radiant dawn.
However, during this 1,000 years, if the chaos of war should arise and awaken Yune from her slumber in the medallion, I will know that you have strayed from your path, and I will punish your failure as I will reward your success. And then you will know my judgment. You will pay for your sins, each of you to the last.
What about people like small child
In
Abe
the
who
names
have
of
not
our
sinned
people,
yet?
we vow to keep this covenant. There will be no great war between Lagos and Bjork for 1,000 years. So pledge Altina of the Bjork, Tegensia of the Dragon Tribes, Soen of the Beast Tribes, and I, Leron, of the Bird Tribes.
If you believe during this 1,000 years that you have created a world that has outgrown the atrocities of war, or if you feel the world has fallen beyond hope of redemption, you may sing the Galder of release and awaken us both. Your heirs will possess that ability as well. Sing to awaken us and tell us your tale. Tell us of the world your two kinds have built in our absence. We will listen, and we will judge fairly. This is our covenant with you.
And then shit didn't really work out.
You hate to see it.
Don't you just? It's her.
Ashira. Ashira. Ashira, it's me, Yune. Can you hear me? Please, listen to me. You don't need to pass judgment anymore.
You might need to pause here and there to actually read the dialogue.
1,000 years still hasn't passed. We were woken by Galder, not by mankind's war. Who was Ashira?
I think that was also you.
Great.
Do you want me to take her?
Sure.
It doesn't matter. During my long sleep, Bjork and Laguz continued to fight. The children of flesh will never learn nor grow. Time will pass as always, but nothing can change the destiny of mankind.
You have to look deeper. The first judgment didn't turn everyone to stone. And I'll tell you why.
Because they're among the most powerful.
Because these people are not people as we know them. Ashira, these people have become something new.
Player units.
People. The Zunanma. The Zunan.
Oh, wow.
I was gonna say Zunamama. That wasn't.
I heard.
The Zunanma. 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 Zanama. Zunananama.
Zabadoo.
Zibadabadabadabada. Scabadabdoobadoo. Are the only living creatures of this world that we didn't create. Animals evolved to become Zunanma, who then became Laguz and Bjork. That evolution continues today. Ashira, I'll tell you the secret you didn't know. Children can be born of both a Bjork and Laguz parent. They still are very few in number, but if allowed to flourish, mankind might become anything. If the two races continue to evolve, I'm sure something wonderful will emerge. You can't just bring that to a halt.
Do not claim certainty of anything. The children of this world are born of chaos, and nothing could be more uncertain. The world does not require the evolution of man. I don't know what to say. My responsibility is to protect order, the balance of all life forms. Beings that evolve without my guidance will only destabilize and threaten this world. Because of that,
You have to wipe out everything made in flesh? Is that what you're trying to say? Very well then. You and I have nothing more to talk about. My only choice is to defeat you.
Yune, do not be absurd. You cannot overthrow me, just as I cannot overthrow you.
Of course not. But they can. Everyone, the time has come. Defeat Ashira, or everyone you love will be a statue forever.
These people, they carry your blessing. Yune, you mean to fight me? Ashira, our goddess. This is the world, and we are the people you created. You make it sound as if we're some sort of filthy creatures that just decided to settle down here and cause trouble.
Ike, don't say it like that.
We're not perfect. Sometimes our brains tell us one thing, while our emotions tell us another. And war. The more we try to avoid it, the worse it is when it comes to us. People are probably the dumbest creatures alive.
But somehow, you're also the most endearing. It's your imperfections that make you so interesting. Imperfections very similar to ours.
We know that we've messed up. We'll do our best to avoid more war and to make peace our highest priority. Ashira, just give us one more chance. All we ask for is one more chance. You expect me to reverse my judgment? The goddess of order cannot be so mercurial. My decision is final. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? Then we will fight. And we will save our people. Make your peace with whatever the gods worship. Your end is near. My end is near. In every battle that mattered in my life, I've always been the one left standing, no matter how slim my chances. This battle means more than any of the others, because it's for the life of every person that I've ever cared about. I will win this fight!
Yeah.
Woo! Get hyped!
Get hyped.
Motherfucker!
The
Oh my goodness.
I bet.
You back. You attack. All right. Final map of the game. Think you want to switch anything up?
Want to talk about the unit we're not getting?
Yeah, we'll do that real quick. So, he would come in on turn 1, start of player phase. He just spawns in from left field, really out of nowhere. But you remember how I said that not that long ago that Laurent can survive?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do, he joins you in this last map as a way to sort of try to make amends for everything that he's done. And how do you rate a unit like Laron, who they give you him in the last map of the game, but with really good stats? Like, sure, whatever, 0% growth, but it doesn't fucking matter.
It does.
Every stat you could conceivably care about for him is capped, except for defense and strength. And even then, do you really care about the strength? Not really. Comes with Corona, which is pretty damn good. And something else, I forget what. I think he just keeps Mantle, which means he gets damaged by blessed weapons, which we're fighting the actual goddess now. He'll get damaged. Whatever. There's really not a whole lot to say about him. He can use every light, dark, and tome and every staff in the game, so if you still need someone to use those, he can. He's really just here as like another piece to help get things done. He's got a bond support with Sonic-y, so he can get some extra crit from that, which is cool, I guess, but it's whatever. Very much a nothing burger, but he comes the most ready out of any unit in the game to go out of the box, so you might as well use it.
Yeah.
And that's all the recruitable units in Radiant Dawn.
Yeah. Yay!
It's also worth mentioning here that there would be an extra base conversation here if you had, if you're on a New Game Plus playthrough where you transferred an A-rank support from Ike and Soren in the last game. They get a base conversation here together, which is just super gay, but...
They kiss.
No, it's nothing explicitly romantic, but it's very between the lines romantic.
They kiss and it's great.
Basically. Other than that, that's really all there is to say.
It's basically that cutscene from Persona 4 where you and Yosuke kiss.
More or less.
Everyone, listen carefully. In order to reach Ashira, we must first destroy the aura protecting her.
She's got aura.
She got aura. Attack her aura.
Alright.
What can you do to the aura?
They're pretty bulky.
Bulky aura.
Check them out real quick. Like their stat blocks and everything.
K-Aura-S.
Because I don't think they can fight back at all. Go over to like where skills would be. Just making sure. Aurora, check that skill.
Aurora
Causes
Boreal.
half fall damage received to be reflected back upon the assailant.
Oh.
So you're going to want to keep that in mind as you attack these things. That said, however, and we actually should have messed with skills before this, but oh well, too late now. Nihil gets around that, and I believe Parody does as well.
Oh.
So I can fight these things, no issue. And maybe Jill. Everyone else is going to be a toss-up, though. And there are still spirits around that will make life harder on enemy phase.
Love that.
Like I said, I think parody gets around it, but I really don't know for sure. You have to activate parody, though, if you're going to use it. We'll find out real quick. If it's not parody, there's some other skill that gets around it, but I don't know it. It is parody, okay. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go!
Hey, how do you do here?
You have to attack the aura.
Oh, you have to do the whole aura?
Yeah, remember how she works in Anna's Roundtable?
No.
Damn. At least you're honest.
She's got aura.
She's Rizmaxing.
She is Rizmax. A lot of people forget about that.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of terrain around here that those spirits get to take advantage of. Like, I think it's getting 15 avoid from the spot it's on. Surely we'll hit both.
Sure. What did I tell you?
What did I tell you? You can't. You're on the stick, so your calls. I would have recommended benching Ina for Nasir or Kurth Naga for Nasir, but we're here now. Because I think with the speed boost that he would give, that might... Oh no, Har can double these. They can't double the auras. Maybe he could have doubled the auras, but oh well.
Who else has aura?
I will say, before you commit to anything with her, I was debating whether or not to bring this up, but I think if I don't, I think Raphael will just die. So you know how Sephiroth and Degentia both have those big AoE attacks? Ashira has those too, but she has them, I think, every turn. And hers vary between hitting physical or hitting magical. I do recall for sure, though, the first one is always a very strong physical attack, and it does more damage the closer to her you are. Yeah, my first playthrough, Raphael got one shot by it.
Why would she do such a thing?
Because she's trying to kill us all. I didn't say it was nice. You're right. It is. Oh well.
It would be cool if I could get Raphael to maybe...
Like, you can still have him do a dance, but in, like, a good spot, but you're just gonna have to remember to pick his ass up afterwards.
Yes, that was the plan.
Okay.
But getting him where I want him is going to be a struggle.
I see what you're going.
Does it care about the Wardwood?
Yes, those are taken into account. Well, like I said, the first one is physical.
Raphael, listen to me. You must not die. Hang on 1 hour at a time. Just don't let go.
I will do my best. Anything you desire is my wish as well.
Shut
Shut up.
up.
It's not like I like you or anything, baka.
Baka.
Baka mitai. Will he have? Oh yeah, he should have enough cancer afterwards. Transforming is so great. This'll hurt a little though. He's got healers. Oh, he should have had enough. What the fuck was that? Sayonara. I mean, chippies, I guess. Do you want him that close?
Oh, what I want.
Better figure it out, sonny! A little bitch boy.
My precious little bitch boy.
Vim and Mega!
Because you, my precious little bitch boy, are tripping balls.
Double can hit at one range, I'm pretty sure. So suppose Jill moves, then Astrid. Oh well. You could pick up Raphael and one attack, but I don't know. It's your call. Harry.
Is my call. It's chill.
Or, well, no, you can't pick up Raphael and attack. You have to do one or the other. But still.
Jill can do anything. I'm just saying.
She can get pretty close, yeah.
Is she not?
What's 21 times 4? It's okay. It's okay. Could have been worse.
What?
I said could have been worse.
Doesn't matter where she stands, it's just
Correct.
Well, I guess it's worse if she's closer, right?
It is. That's right. Like that one's on cover. So that's why you're doing less damage. It does finish the aura off, though. That piece of aura out, anyways. I'm sure we had a second Nihil somewhere. I don't think we ever equipped it, though. It doesn't necessarily have to be Astrid pick up Raphael. Could be anyone. Never thought it could transform to it. Get his defense boost. On a kill, you won't take the damage from a warlock. Soft level. And
So fast.
yeah. Whoa.
So fast.
Whoa. You're doing pretty good, though. Yeah, that's coming.
Good.
A gun? But I'm pretty sure they also have mantles, so you do need to use your blessed weapons.
You're a blessed weapon.
Sure, why not? I'll take it. Ow!
Pro behavior.
Meanwhile, Ileana's sitting at the bottom of the tower. I've been denied my chance at vengeance. What? 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 What you gonna do? One of them has a fortify staff, right? Micaiah or Alicia? Okay.
I don't even know what a fortify stat does.
AoE.
Ah. That's not what I would have thought that it did.
What the fuck was that? Rouge. Alright, sweet baby leaf.
I keep forgetting that just uses my action.
It does. I forgot there's heal tiles, I think, also. I had completely forgotten about that.
Silly goose.
That is an apt way to describe it. The AoE doesn't cover the entirety of the map, but it reaches pretty far.
I have no way of knowing what it will do or when.
On her turn.
What?
On her turn.
That's when. I think it's like 10 times.
It's not the whole map.
No, just a good chunk of it.
Oh, and she heals those. That's fun.
Not completely.
That one she did completely.
Yeah.
And these can heal them too. Didn't do anything.
Because she was healing instead.
Didn't do anything. Without showing her whole ass.
It's either because she was healing, because it's been a while since I played this game, so I'll admit I don't know if that uses up the turn instead, or it has something to do with this being easy mode. It might change the attack order.
Not run to the cheeks.
She
Wait,
can't.
She has enough.
All our skills are useless against her.
I hate everything.
Don't you just?
Sweet. Sweet horror.
Sweet baby horror.
My sweet baby horror has become useless.
Parry. Unless you're attacking this crit.
Why do I have to press a different button?
Because maybe you don't want to use parry. It's giving you the option, which is better than parrying from last game. Because it doesn't just turn off their skills and terrain bonuses, it also turns off yours. Ow. You dodged. I don't understand you. You are a sad, strange little man.
You got that.
That's chippies.
These chickens.
And like half your health, almost.
It's a Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
Mm-hmm. That's some solid damage.
Is solid damage.
Is solid dablage. She did 19. Alencia chip and then Micaiah kill? Because Alencia is only getting hit by 6 for that. And it's half the damage she's doing. Wrong one. Wrong aura. You want the one you'll kill, so you don't lose like a fourth of your health.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
All this for 10 days.
It was 19, but I only showed 10.
All this for 10 days.
Yeah. Isn't her magic like really good too? Yeah, it's like, you can bring a mage into the tower, they'll contribute in the first half, and then just feel really not good in the back half.
Mm-hmm. Go.
2 guns? It's a good thing I always carry a second gun!
Hailstorm.
I'm gonna fucking heal you. Well, she can get close.
I
I
don't
don't
see
think that'll work.
you know.
Nah, I didn't. What do you think? If Kurth can get to a spot where he can drop Raphael like 11 paces away, and you can at least have Raphael ready to dance next turn.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It might be 8.
Because my brother in Christ, that's the whole battlefield.
You can get somewhere where you're out of range. I know that much. It's been a while, okay?
My brother in Christ, that's the
It's
whole...
been a while, okay?
It's everything. That's everything the light touches.
Well, not everything, no. Just a good chunk of it.
Everything the light touches.
Not everything! Jesus!
Everything.
You fucking suck!
Everything the light touches is my butthole.
Oh, goodness.
So close. It's so close.
You could do it. You'll take 43 damage, but you could do it.
It hurts.
Yeah. How much was Tibar doing? You have to break the aura.
I can shove her.
No, you can't. You can shove sauce. You stoopy bitch. Ugh, that also hurts.
King of penises.
Revert. Aww. But it would have been funny.
Perhaps.
What you thinking?
Thinking I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, this is a not super easy boss fight.
Thinking doing things hurts and I don't like it.
You don't like hurts?
Don't like hurts.
It's so crazy.
Dick hurts.
Oh my.
I'm just gonna do it.
Go for it. Ow. Ow. Oh, hell.
the king of penises can...
Which one do you want to kill then?
Actually, the king... Soth can kill this one.
Jenny?
Should. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Has 4 health left.
I don't know. Soth falls off.
He hit the one on cover for 7.
Yeah, which is pretty low.
He can miss?
Yeah, 20% chance to miss. Have you not been paying attention to the fact that there are hit rates on these things?
It's a state. No, okay, I'm bad at paying attention to hit rates in general, but it's a stationary target.
So is everything else you ever attack in these games.
Well, yes, but this is literally not moving. It's a wall. We're punching a wall.
It's an extension of the goddess.
It's a wall, and she's not moving.
A goddess wall.
And she hasn't moved.
So what? R.
He's black.
Come again.
He is.
Okay. Yikes. And then Sonic and Ina.
They're not doing anything.
Just keeping them out the fight. That's fair. You could get +5 damage from people Ina's adjacent to. Canigus would have killed that one spirit with that buff. There's the attack.
Yes. Watch them kill my friends.
Is this a game over? Ugh. This is why I was hoping we brought a Fortify staff.
Telling me you use staffs in this game?
No, I'm telling you I use staves in this game.
Telling me you use staff in this game?
I use more than one. I use staves.
Telling me you have a staff infection?
No, I'm telling you I have a stave infection.
That doesn't make any sense.
Neither do you.
That's not even a thing, like...
Who's gonna get the heals? Yeah, on harder difficulties, I definitely remember her busting those out, like, every turn or every 2 turns.
I would actually kill myself rather than play the rest of this game if that were the case.
Like, you're on track to get this done, it looks like, in about 5 or 6 turns tops. It took me about, like, close to 15 or 16 on my first playthrough. God, it is not fun fucking maneuvering around to try to make sure people don't fucking die to those blasts.
No. That sounds really upsetting.
Bear in mind before you commit to things. If you kill those auras, you can go after Ashira this turn. That's all. But it looks like she's busting those out every 3 turns for you, so you can kind of plan for when the next big hit's gonna come. kill the other one?
Yes.
Takes some damage to do it, but gets the job done.
Behavior.
Stiff. So close to a Micaiah level up. Wouldn't that have been the bee's knees?
It would have been
Harry.
Yes.
Might give her more res.
Just about.
Which could be important, considering I'm pretty sure those spirits can reach her. What you gonna do?
Nothing of consequence.
Skill! Skill Jill.
My butt's out. The aura is gone.
Excellent. Now we can finish this.
Now we can spank that ass.
Now we can spit on that thing.
Why?
Before you commit, double check, but she should have mantle. Unless that's an easy difference.
She has mantle. Why is it giving me a readout?
Because it doesn't take stats to account on the battle forecast. Or not stats, abilities.
What is it taking into account?
My bad. Abilities. Abilities.
Doesn't take stats into
Abilities. 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 You would face me in battle. I need no further evidence of your kind's imperfections. What do you mean by that?
That's racist.
This will hardly be a battle at all. Simply an end. Perish, flawed one. She kind of a bitch, but that kind of goes hard.
Just like
Do you think the moon goes hard?
oh, the moon definitely goes home.
Now that's a lot of damage! And she doesn't reflect damage back on this. Hey yo!
There's a second phase, right?
That looks like lethal to me.
There's a second phase, right?
I'll tell you this much. No, there's not.
Oh, really?
Really. No, there is no second phase. It's over. It's all over.
We did it. Our fighting is finally done. Now the people...
Now the people should all turn back to normal.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. I'm sure the others are getting tired of waiting outside.
Wait.
Yune.
Wait.
Huh? There's not a second phase. There is, however, a bit of a trick to actually killing her for good.
Oh.
What? What's going on? This is insane! We defeated her! You defeated nothing. This is nothing at all out of the ordinary. Mortals cannot defeat the divine. It is not possible.
But we won. Jianwu, we have to fight one more time. People out here need our help. Oh.
Was that a low battery thing?
No, I guess it has its little timer for making sure you don't leave it on.
Huh. Nifty.
You can turn that off.
But why would you?
I usually do. I think I bumped the switch.
Oh. Well, it came in handy this time.
It did, didn't it?
You can try as many times as you like. The result will always be the same.
When you say you
There is
but
no
she's not
way
done.
for you to win. Fuck.
I can't believe that. General Ike, you can do it. Forge a new destiny for us. Ike, please. You've got to.
I don't need encouragement. I fight to the end no matter what. Ashira, you can't stop me! It doesn't matter if you're a goddess. It doesn't matter if I have no way to win. Fighting defines me, and I will not lose.
Jesus.
When will you tiresome gnats surrender? So on harder difficulties, she regens to 4.
Hate that.
Yeah, but it's something if you don't know to expect this the first time. Like I said, there's a bit of a trick to it.
And what would that be?
Well, what do you think it is?
Well, what I would guess is I need Micaiah to kill her.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because Yune's in her.
That would make sense.
Is that not it?
I already got my kick out of her regenning on you, so I'll tell you, no, that's not the trick.
Do I need Ike to kill her?
Think about the dialogue that just happened.
I mean, that would make me think that, yeah. But then I have to wait another turn.
Yep. I tried to subtly give it to you without giving it to you when I said before you commit when you were moving Ike before. As I figured maybe you'd save Ike for fighting Ashira herself, because he's just a fucking stat block.
Why would I do that?
Because you had other ways to kill the lords.
Yes, but not without taking damage.
Yeah, but if you were so sure that you could kill Ashira, well, not if you were so sure. That's why I was letting you know. You can kill Ashira this turn, maybe, if you play your cards right. So it doesn't matter if you take damage, because she's dead.
I don't know. There could have been another phase.
Fair enough, fair enough. There is no second phase, though. It's just this.
Oh my god, you can kill something.
He's killed a lot of things. It's been a while since he's done it, but...
It's on Wardwood. Why did that hurt?
Wardwood doesn't make you take no damage from magic.
I mean, most of the time it has.
Because you've had characters with decent stats on Wardwood.
It's weird.
And Leaf Reach.
It's... Where she can.
Does she need a shove? She needs two. It would be the dragon and... Wait. Can Raphael reach for a dance? Because I think that gives you what you need. Right there. Vim and Vigor!
Shira does her thing next turn and kills Raphael. Wastes all of our,
That would suck. Let's see if that happens. I mean, if you're that worried about it, Kurth can just pick him up. Double S strike rank!
Let's go. Shut.
It's too bad it doesn't help us any now.
Just get in there, Sonic.
The end.
Oh, good. Love that.
Just kill him. I saw a playthrough of this game once where the guy was doing, he called it a soft Iron Man. Where, if he got a proper game over, he resets the chapter. But every time he had to reset the chapter, it added to a counter, which ended up being, at the end of the game, he has to kill that Ashira that many times before Ike lands the final.
Oh, God.
And he was playing it on Maniac. So that was fun.
It doesn't sound fun. Sounds not fun to me, actually.
It's not coming into play, so I'll just say, it's not just that Ike has to land the final blow. Ike has to land the final blow with Ragnar.
Yeah. Wait, so if you didn't bless Ragnar,
You can only bless Ragnar for Ike, I'm pretty sure.
I'll use it
I
well.
would hope so, because that would be a horrible oversight.
I could be wrong about needing to use Ragnar for this, but I'm fairly confident you do have to use Ragnar. She disintegrated. That's not what dead people do.
Sometimes it's what dead people do. Hi.
Ike really came in and was
What
like,
of you?
Micaiah,
Are you leaving?
you're not the main character.
I am,
That's not what you sound
but I
like.
believe it's for the best. This world does not need gods. We have always failed you.
Damn.
We've made you weak. That's why we must go.
You don't have to leave. It's true. We don't have much use for gods.
Damn.
But well, you show us what we should aspire to. We need inspiration. You give us a reason to grow, to become more than we are. And if we don't have that, Yune, We're nothing more than
Become.
statues.
Can you forgive me
No.
for the pain I've caused?
Sure, why not?
I don't know. But you have already forgiven us. How could we not?
I don't know. How could we not?
We are all family. We will try to understand one another, even when we disagree.
You're right. I will try. One more time.
Give the old college try. Our friend went bye-bye.
That's not what she sounded like.
You sure about that?
Mhm. She had a deep voice. Let's see here.
Look at Yune go.
Bird.
Bird.
Bird. Yeah.
Now they're just coming back in the middle of a battlefield.
Now they're just coming. And they don't know not to kill each other.
In theory, they shouldn't.
Here I go killing again.
I was like, do you really want to do that? And he's like, I just came back from being turned to stone. This shit ain't worth it.
Nothing's worth it.
Damn. So true, bestie.
Color's been restored to the people.
Introducing Technicolor.
Live in living color.
Joseph and his dream coat. What happened? Did the stream die? Wait, did the stream die?
Looks like it went up there already.
Hold the fucking phone. The stream died? It says we're live.
I think we're back up now.
It says we've been live for a while. It's just showing us way behind now from what I'm seeing here.
We're back up now.
Yeah, it's still live, I'm seeing, but it's way behind us now. Or it was, rather.
That thing about it being disconnected showed up like literally right as the game ended, so or as the cutscene ended. So
Should be fine.
it
Right.
was like just right there.
Should be fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is awesome. Everything is fine. Epiluge.
Epilogue.
Well, nope, that's wrong voice. Well, I guess this is over. We'd better be on our way.
When did we decide that Soph had a deeper voice than I?
Because I gave him this voice at the beginning of the game, because he's an edgy bastard now.
Oh.
Are you going back to Dan? Or sorry,
Dayan!
Thank you. Yeah, everyone's waiting for us.
We'll have to start rebuilding all over again. Hopefully this will be the last time. No.
It won't. It won't be the last time.
I'll make sure.
I'll be back to destroy Dane.
And to father your children. Don't say hopefully. Make it the last time. If anyone can do it, you two can.
Femboy impregnated.
God. I don't doubt it. But thanks for the vote of confidence.
Thank you, Ike. I won't ever forget.
Forget what?
Oh,
The priestess of Dawn, Micaiah, crowned the 15th queen of Dayan and her subjects in treaty. Micaiah ushered in a new era of prosperity and peace. And the Zephyr Soth. Becoming Queen Micaiah's husband, this is where all the grooming stuff comes from.
There it is.
And her pillar of strength, Soth worked tirelessly to assist the poor.
I don't know.
Edward, the Blade of Justice. Edward lived as a common townsman, despite the Queen's wishes. He would often visit the keep to bring good news.
The relationship never really read that way to me.
No, I get you. Poor Leonardo.
He did.
The wise champion, Nolan. Nolan wandered the kingdoms, saving those in adversity. Stories of his altruism eventually became legends. Oh, Laura died. I forgot about that.
Laura died.
That's right. I remember it now, though. No! So back Ileana. Ileana returned to travel with the merchant caravan as she had before. Somewhere, right now, she's seeking vengeance. The loyal halberdier, Aaron. He was here when he shouldn't have been.
I kept forgetting he existed.
He served for many years as lookout in his hometown. Everyone relied on him for his honest, if clumsy, work. A steadfast rider, Tortellini. Tortellini worked tirelessly for his country as linchpin of Dayan's military and a pillar of statesmanship. The Blade of Unity, Zyark. Zyark traveled to Tellius as a mercenary, resolving Bjork Lagoo's disputes. Some say he eventually settled in Gallia. The fucking furry. Mistress of Wyverns, Jill. Queen Mickey ceded Talrega to Jill. Bearing her father's ideals, she and her husband made the land prosper. The Black Tempest Har. Though unparalleled in strength, so true, as a Draconite, Har never fought again. Rather, he carried cargo in Talrega. That was Jill's husband. The valiant Lady of Marado, Fiona. As Lady of Marado, Fiona watched over her beloved people and protected them until the autumn of her years. Mistress of the Evil Eye, that's a title. Returning to Hatari with recent events graven in her heart, Nyla hoped to migrate her people across the desert. Black Wolf of the Sands. Strangely, Volug was still in wolf form on the day he went home. Asked why, he said only, "It's more comfortable." Earthbound Chorister. Raphael performed a ceremony in Serena's forest to wake his father, the king. Eventually, he returned to Hatari. Cadicus. Oh no, we're not skipping. Oh goodness, our work out there was superb. Hey, you aren't quite over the hill yet yourself, you know. I always wanted to go one-on-one with you, just once. What do you mean by that? I would have expected you'd had your fill of fighting. I've had enough kill or be killed to last me a lifetime. But something simpler, some way of testing our respective strengths. You mean controlled matches, with all the little rules they have? In a peaceful world, we need such things. Especially we lagoons. Without a fight now and then, we go a bit strange in the head. That's the honest truth. I'd rather try to order a river to change course than stop a bunch of rampaging lagoons. The fearless Lion King Simba. Upon returning to Gallia, King Cainigus lost no time in abdicating his throne. Countless songs still tell of his valor. The Lion King's shadow, Gifka. Since their youth, Gifka had been ever at Cainigus' side as his loyal shadow. He died, proud of how he spent his life.
And then
The Fang of Gallia. Skrimir, as the new Lion King, patrolled Gallia's borders vigorously, and his large heart won the love of his people.
And then he died, because that's a serious medical condition.
Oh, Ranulf, friend of nations. Ranulf was often run ragged by advising the new king. While he winced at his duties, Ranulf still indulged Skrimir. Gallia's Valkyrie, Leith. Leith later became a captain in Gallia's home guard, and pounded battle skills and fighting pride into young warriors.
Oh no. Into children.
Not bad. The kind-hearted warrior
Pounded it into.
After returning to the forest, Mordecai avoided battle and lived all his days in peaceful harmony with the trees.
With my fists!
The best girl, Lyre. Lyre lived free and wild in the forest and in my head. She often told her young comrades of the war and the heroes therein. Kiza, the dutiful assistant. Kiza remained a dutiful Gallian warrior. He showed exemplary diligence, never neglecting to train even in peacetime.
Yeah. Wait, sister. You're my older sister, aren't you? What do you mean? It makes sense. All the pieces fit. The Galder of Release, the goddess Yune's voice. It's true. Inside the tower, I heard the voice of many hearts, and I knew. I am descendant of Laran and of Altina. Mishana, the
Close
first
enough. Misaha. It's ash in your mouth.
It's bad, actually. The former apostle was my grandmother. Yeah, I thought so. In that case, my sister, please consider staying in Benyo.
with your power and charisma,
Are you eepy little babby?
You could do so much good here. No, I'm afraid I can't. Why not?
I want a sister!
Dayan is my home, and Dayan needs me to help and heal it heal and rebuild. Not Benyon. But Benyon. Benyon has you, Empress. You will be a just ruler. You will be just a ruler.
Oh.
Make your country proud to have you. Will I never see you again? That's up to you.
I'm fine having a sister.
You are a sentient human being, as am I.
Ah!
Hardly. I think what our countries need now is a sense of family and friendship. I ask that you sign a treaty of alliance with Dayan and announce that we are equals. I will, of course. Once things settle down in both of our countries, that will be the first thing I do. Sister. Thank you, Empress Sanaki. My dear widow sister.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Sanaki elected to guide her people in a world without the goddess, and made treaties uniting the continent. That's it.
That's it.
I thought there was going to be more.
And that's it.
Sigrun, the Sapphire of Benyon. We buy their curses while they surprise us. God. Sigrun was loved by her subordinates and the Holy Guard for her kindness, and guarded Sanaki all her life. Fuck! Tanith, the Empire's bright blade. That's good. That's just good.
That right there, that's just...
Tanith was feared by her subordinates and the Holy Guard for her strictness, and guarded Sanaki all her life. The plucky freedom fighter, Torgod. As Benyon's Lagoo's advisor, Torgod labored to help former slaves out of poverty. He was busy, but very happy.
Very happy.
The desert's water.
like the water.
As Benyon's first ever Lagoo's official, Moram assisted Torgod and supported his efforts in every arena. Berg. Who is that?
It's Yune.
Is it Yune? I think it is Yune.
From Fire Emblem? Sure as hell isn't.
From
Genshin or something?
Okay.
Yeah, Genshin or something.
Yun Li. That's one.
The Liberation's Talon, Vika. Vika became a liaison to former slaves, traveling... Fuck!
She's not important.
It's because you killed Oliver! The lion-blooded Stefan. Stefan gathered like-minded individuals to form a tiny independent settlement, which later became a great country. Fucking balls.
Cunt.
Your fault. Will you be heading back to Gallia first? We'll stop by Gallia, then wing straight on to Serenes. Ooh! Serenes? Why there? The Empress Sanaki has kept her promise. Serenes will be formally ceded back to us. She said we may return immediately.
We may.
Ah, I see. That's good to hear. Sometimes birds change their feathers. The hawks, the herons, even the ravens.
Her thinking we'll all settle down together. All this time, we've sorted ourselves by our ways of thinking and seeing and living.
And dreaming and doing.
If we,
And eating and sleeping.
if we can respect each other's opinions and learn to compromise, we can learn to live together without strife. I don't think it'll be that easy, but it still ought to be simpler than getting Bjork and Lagoos to treat each other decently. Well, that's not very confident. You set a good example, Rayson. All the major issues look like they'll be handled soon. The only thing we can't agree on is hunting and eating meat. The forest creatures are off limits. Needless displays of violence as well. You know we will not budge on that. Tell me, have you ever heard of a vegetarian hawk? Or a raptor that doesn't scream victoriously at the skies after a kill? Meat, huh? That's a thorny problem.
Oh, it's not. There's no thorns.
It's a meaty problem, you stupid idiot.
There's no thorns in meat.
Stupid idiot. Tibon was chosen as the first king of penises and the unified bird clans, and brought them great respect from the other nations. That is what I'm looking for. The sky's shadow, Nessala. Saved from the Blood Pact, Nessala left his people and their nation. He became a diplomat, finding atonement in work. The White Prince Rayson. Rayson worked hard as a leader in the new Lagoos nation. His iron resolve under a pretty face was suited for politics. The Hawk King's eyes, Genoth. As the new king's right arm, Genoth was so eagerly trained his men that he often skipped meals, weekends, and sleep.
The Hawk King's ears. Okie.
I'll let you handle this one. Yep. That's the tweet.
That's the screech.
The mesmerizing chanteur, Liane. Liane. The wise old crow Neolucci. Despite his age, Neolucci worked hard to restore the name of the Raven clan. Every year, he set a new age record. Until he didn't.
Until, inevitably, he stopped doing that forever.
The man of many mysteries, Volk. After finishing his contract, Volk went back to the shadows he knew so well. He was a man of mystery to the end. The young dragon prince, Kurthnaga.
The little bitch, Kurthnaga.
Fuck, dude. Kurthnaga spent his days arbitrating conflicts between nations, guarding the peace so many had died for, like Leonardo, and Laura, and Oliver.
I feel something for two of those people.
Fuck you. The wish spinner, Ina. Ina returned home and gave birth to her lost fiance's child. Goldoa rejoiced at the first dragon birth in centuries. Yeah, she was fighting on the battlefield in this game pregnant. Put some respect on her name.
Just like Rihanna.
The Eternal Wanderer, Nasir. Nasir served the new Dragon King by observing other nations in his travels, and often doted on his great-grandchild.
Rihanna did the Super Bowl halftime show.
No, you're right.
Basically the same thing.
Right? That's a battlefield all its own.
It really is.
We'll read Garrett's when we come back. Well, Your Majesty, shall we be off?
Are we gonna be a thing now, finally?
It really felt like we were gonna be a thing at the end of the last game.
Yeah, let us to Crimea, to our homeland.
The Crimson Bodyguard Gareth. Gareth was named Chamberlain to the king's new nephew, and taught him with both strictness and love. The devoted Queen Alencia. Alencia governed Crimea with resolve and a deep love for her people. Her reign was remembered as a golden age.
Who's that guy?
The Crim Cavalier Renning. All Crimea rejoiced at Renning's return. He chose to forego the limelight, helping the queen to keep the peace.
He certainly did, didn't he?
Yup. Protector of the realm, Joffrey.
Didn't even get fielded.
Joffrey. As captain of the Royal Knights and a model of surfing and chivalry, Joffrey served his queen and his country all his days. The tireless advisor, Lucha. Where the queen went, Lucha followed. Their love was fabled to be stronger than even most blood sisters.
They were fucking.
No. She wanted to fuck Joffrey, but we didn't get that paired ending. Not Lucia.
Oh.
Alencia.
Oh.
Crimea's keystone, Bastion. Bastion's unparalleled diplomatic skills ensured that many treaties were signed, spreading peace across Tellius.
That's so scary.
Check your messages.
What?
The veteran knight Kieran. Kieran served the royal family with nearly fanatical verve. His voice could be heard from anywhere in the castle. The petulant Pegasus knight Marcia. Marcia showed her dedication as one of the royal knights, ever vigilant as she patrolled Crimea's skies. The Prince of Layabouts, Makalov.
Died.
Makalov remained as a royal knight because the Empire was too strict. Miraculously, everybody stood in awe. The unassuming knight Astrid. As a royal knight renowned through the land, Astrid's beauty and prowess were known to allies and enemies alike. Relentless halberdier Nephany.
So Astrid and Makalov had a paired ending.
They don't, is the thing.
Why not? They set that up and ruin everything, and they don't.
Yeah, it's weird. There's a lot of pairs that feel like there should be paired endings, but there aren't. Actually, I said we didn't get that paired ending, but I don't think Alencia and Joffrey have a paired ending. Weird enough. Nephany lived with her family in Melior. Time and again, she raised her lance in defense of the realm. The ruler Juggernaut Braun. Returning to his family in Oma, Braun farmed for the rest of his peaceful life. He never lifted a weapon again. Like, there could be a fun family paired ending between Meg and Braun, but there's not. The wayfaring country girl Meg. Meg had an ordinary marriage in her village and had an ordinary family. Her house was always full of laughter.
Meg did nothing of note, ever.
There's not a Meg and Zyre paired ending. There's not a Heather and Nephany paired ending. Heather returned home to care for her mother, swearing off her roguish ways. Yet somehow, she always had money. The lucky wayfarer Danved. The war over, Danved hung up his lance and became a traveling performer. His act could make anyone laugh, especially Devda, because he showed up to all of Danved's performances.
Yes.
The first-rate sage Khalil. Khalil returned to running the store with her beloved Largo and daughter Amy. Her bright smile cheered many hearts. The scarlet-haired paladin Titania. Like, I could believe a platonic paired ending between Titania and Ike, but that's not a thing. Titania remained second in command of the mercenaries. Once a year, she visited the graves of her fallen friends. Leonardo, Laura, and Oliver.
She did not visit all.
She visited Oliver's grave.
No, she.
Fuck you. The deadly adept Shinpo.
Shinon lazes the days away in his old haunts. An expert at all he puts his hand to, he chose none as his calling. The perpetual guardian Gatry. Gatry became a famous mercenary and a household name. Fate led him to find many women, but never true love.
Damn.
Oh, you didn't have to do him like that, game.
Oh no!
She also went to Oscar's grave.
Yeah.
The mighty soldier Boyd. Boyd trained day in and day out, so as not to lose his spot to some stupid rookie. He never did, either. The faithful student, Rolf.
Some stupid rookie.
Rolf remained with the mercenaries. He was always in demand as a tutor of unrivaled marksmanship.
Tutor.
The gentle saint, Reese.
Didn't Reese die in the first game?
No. Yes, maybe? I don't remember. Reese served as healer and opened a small chapel in a corner of their old keep. He taught school there. Fucking nerd.
Mia died in the first game.
She did die in the first game. The aspiring Lady of Blades, Mia. Mia set off in search of new opponents. She traveled the whole continent, but sometimes rested at Grail's retreat. The healing breeze Mist. We didn't get Mist in Boyd's paradigm there. Mist was courted by many young suitors in her time. She gave the nod to none of them, and lived happily alone. Silent Master of Winds, Soren. When peace had settled on the land, Soren packed lightly and set off with the only person he had ever trusted. Which just leaves
Who could that be?
Once he saw stability returned, Ike left on a journey to lands still unknown. He was never seen again.
Damn. Except by Sora.
So before we get too ahead, while it's just the credits rolling, there's another little epilogue scene that we didn't get there because it's not New Game Plus. But on a New Game Plus playthrough, if you let me pull up the requirements for it, because it's fucking roundabout. You're definitely planning for this if you get it. You don't get this by accident. Instant Secrets. Second playthrough event. The epilogue scene. If you make Soren fight Micaiah in Part 3, Chapter 7, so the river crossing map, choose not to kill Peleus in Part 3, Chapter 13, make Soren fight Peleus in Part 3 Final, and have both Soren and Peleus survive until the end of the game, during the epilogue, you'll get an extra scene where Almeida will briefly speak with Soren. The significance being that it implies, because we kind of know by this point, Peleus isn't Almeida's true son. He was just picked by Izuka. But the scene implies that Soren is Almeida and Ashnard's son.
Ugh.
And he doesn't know it.
Ugh.
It's pretty neat, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do I have to do so much to get this?
It's really not too terribly roundabout. It's just like, you gotta get Soren all the way over to Micaiah in the river crossing map, where the Black Knight is present.
Yeah.
It's kind of spooky to try to do that.
Yeah.
And Peleus is pretty far back when he's alive in the Part 3 final map.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to get all the way back there, considering the map ends after, like, 80 kills.
Yeah.
So you're planning for it if you get it. It's not as bass-ackwards, though, as all the requirements to recruit Laron, which I didn't go over before, but I will now. Unlike Peleus, where you just have to choose to not kill him, Laron, in addition to being on a New Game Plus playthrough, you also have to meet the following criteria. You have to deploy the Black Knight in Part 1 final. That's easy enough.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not fucking do that anyways?
Right.
You have to make Ike fight the Black Knight in Part 3, Chapter 7, and have both characters survive. Which sounds easier than it would be, considering at this point, the best Ike can be is level capped in Tier 2 without access to axes. And unless you purposefully moved stuff around to get it to him, the Grail Mercenaries don't naturally get access to a Nihil skill at that point. So you could just get eclipsed by the Black Knight. So you have to purposefully send Ileana with that to make that reliable. Then, at the end of Part 4, Final 2, you have to watch the Ike's memory scene. And do that. Then, Laron will automatically join you from turn 1 of Part 4, Final 5. Yeah, it's a little weird.
Why do I have to work?
Because you need money?
No. What?
Oh, I mean, you want to talk about fucking difficult recruitments in Fire Emblem? I've heard about this one through the grapevine. In Thracia 776, in the mid to late game, there's a chapter boss who is recruitable. But to recruit them, so the map has like 8 green NPCs who are supposed to be like being held captive. And they're all people that are related to like 8 armor generals across the map. And because of that, and this chapter boss being a genuinely good guy who cares about his soldiers, he's like, okay, I'm not going to get your guys' families killed. We'll fight the protag because the bad guys are threatening to kill your family if we don't. So if you save the green unit NPCs and escort them through the map to the specific red unit enemies they have to talk to, and they won't attack their family members, so you don't have to worry about them killing them, but every other red unit on the map is a liability for that happening. Have them talk to them. That will turn those 8 particular enemy units green, and then if they all survive until you get Leaf to go talk to the chapter boss, you can recruit him. But there's a bunch of enemies, like reinforcements that spawn behind, status staves that could fuck your shit up, and it's in like some winding, narrow corridors where it's easy to accidentally place a unit and block your way from actually being able to get those conversations to happen, or those green units, they file in and fuck up your formation anyway. Like, when you know about it ahead of time, and you're planning for it before you get there, it's not that bad, probably. But on a blind playthrough, you're probably just killing that guy. Yeah, that one's pretty bad.
Jesus.
I saw Satoru Iwata. He really did bless us.
I had to pray for him to fix our Wii.
In days long past, a young man strode the lands of Tellius. He was simple, yet true. His deeds brave and noble. He reunited 2 races long at war, and healed the heart of a goddess long gone mad. Ask any you meet, be they young or old, Bjork or Laguz, of a hero named Ike, and you'll receive a warm smile and a tale or two of faith, courage, and honesty. It's interesting to me that that's the Path of Radiance design for him.
Fiend.
He ended up fucking off to somewhere else in the world where he apparently had a baby with Soren that ended up giving way to a long line of descendants that ended up with Priam in Awakening. Either that or Priam is somehow descended from Mist, which he could then still say somewhat accurately that he's a descendant of Ike. But, like,
He had a baby with Soren?
well, in Awakening, one of the Spot Pass DLC characters you can recruit is a guy named Priam, who claims to be a descendant of the Radiant hero Ike.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes with Ragnall, except it's lost its blessing over so many years, so it's still 1-2 range, but instead of magical shockwaves, he just fucking chucks it. But, and Priam looks like he could be Ike's, like, great-great-great-great-great-grandson or something. Let me see here. Priam, Fire Emblem. Here's the guy.
I mean, it's just like...
I don't know. But, like, I don't know. It's weird, because, like, the games never outright state that anything romantic goes on between either Ike and Soren or Ike and Ranulf. But those are the only two he has paired endings with. And he never returns Amy's affections. So, like, I don't know. There's part of me that's like, it's kind of just a joke to say that he's gay, but also another part of me that's like he's totally gay, right? Right?
He's a homosexual.
These poor bastards. Fallen heroes, every one of them.
These poor bastards and all of them.
They're all fallen heroes. Damn you!
All of them's rapists.
He didn't successfully rape Racing.
That doesn't necessarily mean he didn't do it to other people before.
He was a blue unit. He was a hero. He's in Fire Emblem Heroes, so he's a hero.
He's a rapist.
That doesn't mean he's not also a hero.
It does, actually.
Those are not mutually exclusive. Who do you think our top 5 are going to be?
I think they are.
Wild to see Koenigs so far down the list, but you don't have him for very long.
Yeah.
Who do you think our top 5 are going to be?
I don't know.
I'm guessing Ike, Titania, Har, Jill, and maybe Ileana? No, not Ileana. Someone who's paid better attention than me will be able to tell exactly who that 5th slot is, but I think I was right on 4 of them. He came in 6th place. Is number 5, Edward. Okay. I forget what sound is. That's number of times deployed. That's right.
Tom.
She puts her tits
On.
on. Har? No, Jill in 3rd.
Jill, I
So we're about to see, is it a Vanguard or a Dragonlord in second place? Yep, this makes sense.
Yeah. Because I would just send Har off on his own to fucking kill whatever came to dare touch him.
Yeah, God. 130 wins. That's 130 confirmed kills.
U.S. trained.
That's way more than the most decorated soldier in real life military.
Is it okay to say?
It is.
We won.
There's another scene that we get in a second New Game Plus playthrough. I think after the credits roll, where if Laron survived and was recruited, you get to see like 1,000 years later or something, the goddess Ashunera, the fused form of Yune and Ashira, wakes up to a pretty damn peaceful world, and Laron's there to greet her with his faded, blackened, or whatever Lagoo's wings on full proud display now. And he's like, yo, milady, it's been quite a while. Got a lot to catch you up on. We got some worry about shit about to go down, but I know with your help, we'll make it through.
It's so weird that they guard so much, like, story.
Important seeming content.
Story behind you playing the game twice, and also doing specific stuff when you play the game again.
Like, I get, Separan, Laron, whatever you want to call him, he can't be there to greet Ashnera when she wakes up if we killed him.
Right.
But you could still get just a scene with just Ashnera waking up to show that, oh, the world did figure things out for the most part.
It's just so much
And
stuff.
the Soren epilogue scene, I'm a little more willing to forgive because Almeida's a fucking wreck with Pelgus dead, so she's probably not even thinking about that even a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't mention it before, I don't think, but this opening movie changes depending on how far throughout the game you progressed. That scene with Ike fighting the Black Knight, and I think this scene with Kurthnaga fucking blasting that tower, they don't appear in the opening movie until you get far enough in the game to either learn the Black Knight survived or see that scene happen.
That's good. I like that. I think more things should do things like that.
Yeah, because I remember when we first started this playthrough, and we were sitting here watching the opening movie the first time, I'm like, fuck, the Black Knight's gonna show up and he's gonna know the Black Knight survived. And then I remember, wait, there's not previously beaten save game data on this Wii. Which also was kind of a double-edged sword, because that means we couldn't get any of the New Game Plus content. No, but it is wild they lock so much important-seeming stuff behind beating the game and then doing specific sequenced events. But, like, old Fire Emblem was notorious for having so many, like, little secret events spread around. Like, in Genealogy of the Holy War, on the, like, Chapter 1, not the prologue map, but Chapter 1 of the game, there's a spot that's way out of the way of the natural progression of the map, where you have to go send one specific unit, and it'll trigger an event where they get a special weapon. There's a lot of stuff, little stuff like that sprinkled throughout old Fire Emblem.
Is there a dude attached to that one too?
No. No, he just like, you send him like the natural progression of the map sees you go in like a big horseshoe formation or movement cycle, and like right around here-ish, there's like an outcrop that like spreads into the middle because there's like a lake or something that you're going around, and there's like an outcrop of land that goes into the lake a little ways, and there's no enemies over there, no villages. The castle you're trying to go conquer isn't over there, so there's no reason to go out over there unless you're looking for hidden secrets or you know that secret is there. In Chapter 2, there's an out-of-the-way village that if you specifically send your armor knight to, and this is Genealogy of the Horsey War, Holy War, where Cavalier movement reigns supreme because those maps are so fucking big. But if you specifically send your armor knight there, you get a leg ring, which boosts movement.
For your armor.
You can pass it around, but it's Genealogy of the Holy War, so it basically is for your armor knight, because you can't trade items freely in that game. You have to go have someone sell the item at the pawn shop, and then have the unit you want to have the item go buy it at the pawn shop.
I hate that.
Like, it's a weird system, but it's also, once you get used to it, I imagine it seems pretty novel, because, like, every unit also has their own individualized wallet with their own money amounts. And they can gain their own money. Like, they get paid a wage at the start of every chapter. They can earn money in the arena. And whatever units specifically go rescue villages get some reward money for it. But then, like, thief class units, whenever they successfully land an attack on enemies, they just steal all the gold in their wallet. And your units, they can give gold to each other, but only specifically if they're married. So, like, Sigurd and Deirdre, Sigurd can give all his gold to Deirdre, and that's the thing, it has to be you give all the gold to their partner. You can't just do amounts, which kind of is annoying. But Sigurd can give his gold to Deirdre, Deirdre can give her gold to Sigurd. But thieves, since they can just steal and accumulate all this gold, they can freely give gold to anyone. So it's an interesting system that I'm pretty sure once you get used to it, feels novel and kind of fun in its own way. And because of it, that also, like, weapons, they don't break and disappear forever like in every other game. They work more like Three Houses, where it becomes a broken weapon that you can then take to a forge to repair, if you have the funds.
Yeah.
And that's old Fire Emblem, when they still had revival staves in the game. So you can take your one-use staff that's like revive a dead unit and reuse it if you need. So that's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Their deaths still count against you, though, if you're playing for like a ranked run, but it's weird. It's interesting. But that's Radiant Dawn.
That's Radiant Dawn.
Any closing thoughts about story or any units in particular or anything like that, or how the game played or anything?
I'm still upset about the way that supports and stuff work, but
yeah, that is a little annoying. It does lead to a lot of, especially the Radiant Dawn new characters not getting super well fleshed out if they're not named Micaiah.
and the paired endings that we busted our humps for weren't much of anything, I think.
Well, to be fair, because they don't read like modern paired endings, they're a lot more subtle.
Yeah.
But like, take Nisala and Leanne for example. Leanne's ending, the one we got, said that she, stayed with her father and Serenez, blah, 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 they did all sorts of things. If you get her A rank with Nasala, it says that she left Serenez to be with the one she loved or whatever.
Yeah.
And Nasala's also reads a little bit different.
Mm.
But the paired endings in Radiant Dawn, there is one for Alencia Joffrey, but we didn't get it. There's also one for Lucia and Bastion. I forgot about that one. And then we got Jill and Har. We didn't get Nasala and Leanne. We didn't get Mist and Boyd. Micaiah and Soth, you have to throw to not get. We got Ike and Soren, and then there's Ike and Roberts. Is there one for... No, there is one for Makalov and Astrid. It's just bad. That's why I forgot about it.
It's just bad. That's Radiant Dawn, everybody. So if we start episode Aegis now, I feel like the vast majority of what we do is going to be watching cutscenes.
You're probably right. I mean, I'm chill with that if you want to do that. I'm chill with waiting if you want to do that. It just kind of depends, because, if we get through a lot of the opening cutscenes, we can be into gameplay first thing next week.
That's fair.
Your call. If we don't want to do that, but we're, feeling like we're gypping the audience on time.
Oh, wow.
We can find something to do.
We'll find something. We could grab food.
We could grab food. We could just say, fuck the audience and grab food.
Fuck the audience.
Check extras.
Sextras.
So I don't think you can do this in Path of Radiance, but I like you can do it in this game. Click combat records. Yeah, you can double check your, view 30 most recent combat records. How often do they expect people to clear the game? But yeah, you can see on this run it took me this long, this many turns, and Har was my MVP. So that's fun.
They expect you to replay the game over and over.
Oh, I forgot, you can also... the game has a support log for Path of Radiance. You can view the support conversations from that game. If you had them on your save file.
Right. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for coming out.
Bye.